and welcome to James the Lesser's Express Lane. Today we'll be doing the way too early NFL Power Rankings. We'll only be doing the top 10 because, let's face it, do we really care about the Jets, the Clowns, the Bungles, the 49ers? No. We're going to be talking about teams that'll be making it to the playoffs. Playoffs? That's right, we're talking about playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs. Starting at number 10 is Minnesota Vikings. Last year, Sam Bradford had a career year. With another year under his belt, time with his team can only get better. Yes, they lost Adrian Peterson, but they're moving away from the run game, and they picked up Latavius Murray and Dalvin Cook. As well as they did last year, I see them doing even better next year. But this leads us to number 9, the Saints. They have the top leading active rusher and passer on the same team. That is going to be an explosive offense. And they spent the majority of their draft picks on defense. As we all know, defense wins championships, offense sells tickets. Number 8 will be the Titans. Ever since they got their key piece at quarterback, they've been building around him and making their roster even better. With the weak AFC South, I don't see him missing the playoffs at all. Which leads us to number 7, the Chiefs. I originally had them at number 6, but then they cut Jeremy Maclin. How can you lose your best wide receiver and think you're going to do as well as you did last year? Right now, it looks like put 11 men in the box because you're either going to run the ball or throw it to the tight end. So no passing play will be over 5 yards. It'll be, he's 83 of 83 for 87 yards because none of the plays went over a yard. But they still have that defense. They still have Alex Smith, who may not win you the game, but he won't lose you the game either. He's not going to throw you the pick 6, but he's not going to throw the Hail Mary either. He'll keep you in it, and really there's only one team to compete against in the AFC West, so I definitely see them winning the wild card. Which leads us to number 6, the Seahawks. With a weak NFC West, they win that easily, so they're already going to be 3rd or 4th seed. And with the way the other teams have been playing, there's only really 2 teams they have to compete against to be a number 2 seed to get that first round bye. Which leads us to number 5, the Steelers. Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, they have all the weapons on offense, and the Steelers defense is always the Steelers defense. And the weak AFC North, only real competition might be the Ravens, but they win the North. And there's only 2 teams ahead of them in the AFC, and the one they could easily overcome and become the number 2 seed, giving them a first round bye. This leads us to number 4. Sadly, as much as I hate to say this, the Packers. As long as Aaron Rodgers has a crew around him, I don't see them losing the NFC North. Yes, you can have injuries, stuff like that happens every year, but as long as nothing weird or wild happens, definitely see them in the number 4 ranking. Which leads us to number 3, the Cowboys. As long as there's no sophomore slump from their quarterback or running back, I don't see why they can't win the NFC at all. They did amazing last year, but with more experience under the belt, can't see them losing it this year. Number 2, Raider Nation. Derek Carr keeps getting better every year. He keeps getting more weapons like Beast Mode Marshawn Lynch. Again, the only real competition I see from them in the AFC, besides the Patriots, of course, is the Steelers. But most likely, they win the AFC West, win the number 2 seed, get that first round bye. And, of course, number 1, the Patriots. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. Need I say more? Some of you might be wondering, where's the Falcons? Look up the Super Bowl curse. You lose the Super Bowl, next year you struggle to get a winning record. If you're lucky, you might finish 8-8. Yes, some teams have broken it, like the Buffalo Bills, who actually went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. But they lost all 4 years. And since then, they've not played in the playoffs. They have not played in a playoff game in the 21st century. The Browns have made it. The Lions have made it. Every team but the Bills have played in a playoff game in the 21st century. Not every team has won a playoff game in the 21st century, but they've been there. except the Bills. They have not been to the playoffs since 1999. So it looks like this curse just built up and built up. All right, fine, let you go to the Super Bowl a few years, then we'll crush you. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hit the like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, have a wonderful day.